Hello, this is V. Lynn Hawkins. I'm the founder and dean of the P3 Academy of Social Entrepreneurship, and you are in our wrap-up module that we're doing after 2 days of powerful, informative teaching content on fulfilling your potential Connect Masterclass, or in the Masterclass, on the topic of Connect. And that not only has been a powerful topic, subject, theme, it has delivered some powerful nuggets, some powerful information, and from some powerful people. And I'm just so happy to be here now, wrapping up the last 2 days. And I've got my co-hosts here, and I want them both to unmute and just chime in with some of the things that you experienced over the last 2.5 days. Who was your favorite presenter? Hard to answer, huh?
Oh, can't do that. No.
So just to be safe, and so I have a good heart-centered relationship with my partner, I think you were the best, Lynn.
Oh. That is so sweet. Thank you. And I received that. You know, I look at the last 2 days, and you guys helped me to really stay in my heart and vibing at a high frequency and just having fun with all of this and the presenting that we all did. I'm just really grateful for you and for that compliment. Thank you.
Well, you know, the whole thing has been just amazing, and we did absolutely start it off right with helping people connect in the heart, you know, that heart venture that we really wanted people to have throughout this whole thing. We've attracted to us people who are heart-centered, and gosh, it was just so amazing to have this experience. And it being our first time to create something like this, to make these connections, and to have people show up the way that they have, to provide the information that they did. Some amazing things. When you also talked about social entrepreneurship, it was just, you know, for many of these people, even with their businesses, all of these businesses, all these entrepreneurs that we had on here are, you know, they have their for-profit tools and services and all that stuff, but all of us that are here are serving something more, something bigger, something more meaningful. And I think you really topped it off to help them see also where they're fulfilling their potential and where they're going to connect with what they brought here to serve with, and how they can reach even more people because of that experience that we had. And the whole storytelling. Oh my God, the story leverage. And, you know, I missed Dr. Monica Ogando's yesterday, and I hear that was fabulous, so I'm really looking forward to going back and watching that. And that's one thing I also want to put out there for everybody, is these are here for you. You can come watch them over and over again, take notes, you know, work from that platform, and it's here. It's not going away. And please, you know, anybody who's watching this, share it. If you're getting something out of this, which there's a lot of information here, if you haven't gotten into our community, because I think we should definitely put this out so you can, anybody can hear this, the public can hear this. This was an amazing masterclass, and it does help you fulfill your potential and connect with the people that you want to serve. So it was amazing. I'm happy to be a part of all this.
And likewise, thank you. And Aileen, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's just been so amazing. You know, all the different presentations have been, it's just been so interesting seeing Connect approach from so many different perspectives, you know. Who would have thought that there were so many different ways to approach the idea of connection, because it's a very basic human need, I would say. You know, it's part of who we are and how we function as human beings. And, you know, to bring it into a business context, but also have all of the different ways that you can apply it, both on, I mean, today the focus was all on different aspects of social media, which has just been so eye-opening. I mean, I've learned little tips and tricks from all of the different presenters today. And yes, and Monica's, you're right, Cynthia, Monica's presentation yesterday, we really had to buckle our seatbelts. Well, she wasn't the only one. There were several presenters who did a very high-paced, speed through, which is always good because it keeps you on your toes, I think. But hers was particularly informative because I think there were time constraints, weren't there? I can't remember, but it was great. It was great. There were just so many. I can't remember them all. Jason today as well with YouTube. So many things you can do with Jason and Virginia's.
G Plus and Google Hangouts on the air.
Hangouts. And Joseph, reputation marketing, something that a lot of people don't even consider, and yet how crucial it is for, as he calls it, the foundation of your business. And and you, of course, you've been such fun, and it's been so lovely to just be on here with you and see how you just keep going. You just keep it all going, and nothing phases you. You're amazing. If the hangout, the connection drops, or somebody can't get in, and you just keep on going. And you are both, I've learned from both of you. Keep your cool. What is it you say, Cynthia? You don't have to force what is meant to be, or something.
You got it again. You don't have to force what is meant to be.
Yeah.
It will be what it needs to be. We don't have to force it. It's so much easier to flow and allow. And surrender is the opposite of overwhelm. When we're feeling overwhelmed, surrender it. Give it up. Hand it over. Just say, I will, thy will.
Mm-hmm.
Life is so much easier that way. It really is. And that's all heart. That's our heart connecting, and we're just saying, I love you. I always say when I lost everything, I had foreclosure of my home, I lost financial devastation, went through a divorce, the whole thing, everything just fell away from me. And I finally said, if I only have you, love, I have everything. And my life has been amazing. And look where I am today. I'm with you amazing people. And it can't get any better. And you know what? It's just about allowing life to be what it is and what we're here to be. As you said, human beings, humanity is motivated by love, and we don't even know what it is. It's just something that's there that holds us up, and really, we are love. And that is a big part of us all coming together in this heart-centered, heart venture that we're having here to fulfill our potential. And how we fulfill our potential is to make those heart connections. Because when two or more come together, in my name, or two or more come together, just like Lynn and I, this happened. To have us here together and having everybody who came in, it couldn't have happened with one person. Not at all. Not at all.
And it didn't just happen with the two of us. It took everyone who was here participating that made such a huge contribution, including you, Julie. You were out there for a number of the sessions, and then to have had your Skype session, Aileen had her session. Harmonize, harmonics, and just continuing the flow of the thread of love throughout this entire 2 days and the upcoming half day. That is what Harmonics is, and I am so grateful to have been a part of all of this with everyone who was a part of it, and everyone's contribution at their highest and best levels. It was really, really a wonderful experience.
So, Julie, how was your, to have it end, with the Skype? Because what was really cool about the Skype was, for me, kind of the unknown part of it. And I think for all of us, when we're going into unknown places, okay, it's been there a long time, but there's a lot of things that people don't hear a lot about Skype, because it's all began with, you know, a way to call people from over in another country or something like that. And that's about all anybody knows. So many people are kind of limited in what they think about Skype. So it was really nice to open up the opportunity to see Skype in a new way. And that's what I love to do with life, period, is new perceptions. And you brought in a new perception.
Give me an idea.
Yeah.
Let me help you expand your consciousness of what Skype can do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
So what did you think, Julie? How was your experience?
Well, it was amazing. It was my story. I tried to put some of it in there so that you guys who've been waiting for my story could get pieces of it. Anyway, in my presentation, you know, starting out with participating in the panel discussion, is that where we started? No, I think, anyway, I tried to come to everybody today because it was all connected. I mean, there's that connect piece again. I mean, to have that panel discussion with, I didn't know it was going to be about the different social media, and that was so exciting to me. I realized that I was on track by talking about inbound and outbound marketing, because I mean that's all about social. But the experience, I mean, it's not me. I didn't do it right. I did do it right by surrendering, I guess. But it's just wonderful to actually experience connecting with all these amazing people. I missed most of the first day because I was trying to get ready. I was trying to get my PowerPoint ready. And I still never got there, but that's okay. I think it's good enough.
Perfect.
I can't wait. What's that, Cynthia?
I said it was perfect.
Wow, thank you. I feel good about it, but I can't wait to go and spend the time with those people and feel a part of it by listening to the day one and the sessions that I missed or didn't get all of, and how we are building a community. And I want to capture more inspiration. I think I'm going to wake up with lots of ideas from what you guys are coming from every morning, and just the way you put it together, the community together, so the modules are actually in the Google Plus community, and what you chose as the first topic, connect, and how all of the different skill sets and knowledge and ways of connecting through social media, and branding and marketing and story and all of that is just so inspiring and perfect. It's so valuable for people to consume. I can't wait to share it with people and say, come on in. Oh my God, there's a community over here, and it expands in all directions, not just, we start with a private community which is very targeted. It's very responsive, and we can expand out by learning about Facebook and go over to Facebook for a while. We can expand and go into Skype. We can go into Google Plus and YouTube and all of that, and expand out from here in all directions. It's wow.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
It is. This is wow.
Oh my God.
So I'm going to tell a little story here for everybody too about innocent perception. This is about us coming in here, and innocent perception comes from the heart, the awe and wonder of life. You know, what really got me moving into this direction, us even being here today, is my kids. You know, I remember when they were in kindergarten and first grade, and they were learning sign language during that time. And they'd come home, and I remember them coming home one day, and they're like, "Look, Mom. Look, Mom." And then they go, "Mom," and just laugh. And so they see these kids. They were so excited about learning something new.
Yeah.
You know, as we get older, we stop, you know, we kind of stop doing that. And so now this is what's so exciting about the mainstream today, and the new way of getting educated is through these type of communities. We're connecting, and we're having wow moments because we're open to the awe and wonder of life, that innocent perception as a child, you know, coming in and going, I want to learn this. I want to learn about that. I want to learn this. And to have that child's heart, that heart connection. This is what we're doing here in this community. So I love it. I love having this experience. And, you know, when I get on from now on, you know, you guys are going to see me going.
I'm in tears. I'm in tears. You guys are manifesting more good on Earth. It is happening right here.
Yeah. That's what we're here for. We all want to be, you know, create a real meaningful life. That legacy, we can't, you know, just like Jason Hodge was talking about, leaving the legacy. You know, how, you know, do you want to leave a legacy that you say, tell everybody how much money they had in their bank account?
Yeah.
Is that leaving a legacy? No. You know, I definitely.
That's what the legacy money matrix is. It is the energy that money represents, not necessarily money. And it is that thing that you live out now, that by what it is that you do, living it out, it could be money, it could be books, it could be courses, it could be all kinds of things that you are gifting to the world.
Yeah. We can do so much more. We can enhance our life, you know, by being in heart. You know, a lot of people say to me, because I talk about love all the time. You guys hear me talking about loving consciousness in the heart. And I have people who say to me, well, I can't pay the bills with love. And so what I say, you know what it does? It gives you the potential and the possibility and everything that you need to create that abundance. You create an abundance of prosperity through you being a nice person. You know, there's that other saying that I always say to my kids. I said, you know, there's a lot of good people in the world. If you can't find one, be one.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what we're here to be. We're
I
being.
just remembered that is actually part of my story.
Yeah.
Helping can pull you out of the biggest trouble, just putting someone else first.
Oh yeah.
Right. Yeah.
And something that I'm sort of thinking here as we're all listening to these kind of closing comments is, you know, what you just mentioned, Cynthia, about this is a different way that we learn nowadays. You know, I can remember when I got to the end of my kind of formal education, if you like, at university, and just did not want to do any more academic stuff. I'd had, you know, my fill up to here of book learning and writing essays and things. And it wasn't until much, much later, you know, and getting into personal development and stuff and really getting excited about learning this new stuff and new approaches. And I thought, oh, this is what lifelong learning's all about. This is what it's about. You learn things that you want to. You choose. You don't have to go and, you know, go to college and do yet another master's degree or whatever it happens to be. You can just do it. You can do whatever you like. There are plenty of people teaching these things out there, and this is a perfect example. This masterclass, you know, where we've learned so many things that speak to our hearts, as you say, Cynthia, speak to our hearts and connect us from the heart. But at the same time, help us move forward in our businesses that we're growing, which are all there to help other people grow in the way they want to, you know. So that's all been really lovely. I've really enjoyed that.
Yes, and I want to bring up Aileen. Aileen is module 9. Oh my goodness. I had to leave for a little while yesterday because I had one of my clients had some major surgery, and she really wanted me to be there to help with her healing process and everything. But I came back just in time where Aileen was starting a meditation. And the way she ended the day, that was the last one at the end of the day. It was so perfect. It was so beautiful. And Aileen, you know, I wish, you know, I'm looking forward to watching your whole presentation also, because I did miss a few yesterday. But you know, you guys being here and supporting this and doing what you did and continuing on, how wonderful was it that we could each still go serve in whatever way we need to during the day, and come back when we have partners and doing these heart ventures where we support each other so that we all can serve in a bigger way because we're all in it together.
And I just have to say, when a slot came open in the scheduling, because one of our presenters was not going to be able to be with us, you know, the divine actually shows up, and there was David Bear. And that Facebook presentation was so amazing. I'm just like, oh my goodness. And it really gave me a lot of additional incentive. I mean, I'm now inspired to go out on Facebook and do some of this stuff and really get some of these things done that not only make your brand better, they actually will, your stuff will reach more. And then speaking of brand, oh, what a way to start the day today with Danielle.
That was fabulous. Yeah, it was really good.
Right brain strategy and left. I'm sorry. Right brain creativity and left brain strategy. I'm in such
because
balance.
You're a right brain strategist.
Balance, right?
So everybody, here's our heart venture. I'm levity, and Lynn is gravity, and we make harmony.
Oh yeah, cool.
Wow.
Cool.
That's great.
Oh gosh.
Doesn't levity mean like light, happy?
I'm out there. I can be out there, you know. I just
Fancy.
We call that like
ground. I'm just
air. We call that vata in
yeah.
and coherence. I love the fact that in a number of the sessions that word coherence just came and was part of that thread and fabric. That was beautiful.
I can't wait to watch the ones I missed.
Yeah,
I mean,
and there was a lot of C's. There were a lot of C's because, you know, in our Fulfilling Your Potential, we have 4 master classes we'll be doing. The first one, which we did, we're doing right now, and we still have April 17th for our last part of this master class. And so, you know, we started out with Connect. The next one is going to be Collaborate. You know, so we're really going to come together in that collaboration. And then our third master class will be on Create. And so you were saying how much you loved Create, Julie. You know, creation and create and creativity. So that'll be awesome.
Okay.
And then we finally come to the 4th master class, and that 4th master class is about contribution, contribute. So we're going to take all these master classes and how can we contribute to the world with these master classes and give back and serve, and, you know, really also, you know, we have to really serve within our own hearts. There was I can't remember who it was talking about, you know, it all begins here with self. You know, we can't give what we don't have within ourselves. And so it does. It starts here at home. You know, with our communities, a lot of times people are looking way outside of themselves on the other side of the world, and they're like, you know, seeing something wrong over there. And really, you know, first we got to see what's right here. You know, find that peace inside of you so that you can bring peace to others. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. But so we had all these C's that were within everybody's, you know, many, I think 4 or 5 of the modules that they talked about certain C's that they had in their modules, and I can't really remember everybody's. So,
besides the conscious entrepreneur, and, you know, I would be remiss if we did not talk about Gina Gaudio-Graves and the vortex model of doing business and how she connected it to connect. That was pretty amazing too. You know, and we have felt that vortex spinning as we've been doing this two days of the 2.5 days. It's just been tremendous.
Gina's vortex is what connected all of us, I think, together.
Yeah,
for sure.
We got swooped in there.
Yeah.
Go.
Yes.
And then I'm going to speak of Virginia Parsons.
Ah, yes.
Oh my gosh, with the Hangouts on Air. And then, what you talked about, David Bear, what he brought in, that we can do Hangouts on Air also in Facebook. We can stream it over there also. Right on. And that's something I might even ask you, Julie, too, with Skype, is there a way, that, how do you bring people into, our Adventures of the
got
Heart?
the answer. I know it.
Yeah. Go ahead and answer it here.
I get stimulated by questions. When somebody asks a question, I went, oh yeah, we could do that. Oh, and we could do that. Yeah.
So she's saying we can do it, and she'll have to come back for another training in order to kind of allow us to see how.
Collaborate, yeah. Collaborate with that.
Yes.
Yes. That's our next one.
Yeah.
So yeah, and Virginia with the Hangouts on Air and really giving us those tips and everything to really do even more. And her new class is about shining, shining and getting out of your shadow and shining and really being seen. And then, then along with Jason Hodge, I'm going to bring that back in because, he's talking about how we can really take all that information within YouTube and put it out all over the place also. So there's so much connecting going on. It is a vortex of connections. There it goes, man. It's wonderful. Who else did? Oh, so Joseph Mack. I missed that. So anybody have some feedback on that?
Yeah, Aileen spoke to Joseph's presentation. It was really great about connecting, and through those connections really being able to increase exposure because of the reputation that you're building and having people to talk about you versus you talking about you. And that was really a great contribution. Yeah.
And then to follow with the motions. Matt Perlstein. Now, I could only be at the very beginning of that and left from there, but I love Matt. He's an emotional, fun, really energetic guy, who really wants to make a difference with the emotional intelligence. And so we had him here.
I watched that one. Oh, I love emotions.
Yeah. So, and what else? I'm trying to remember everybody.
I think we've actually touched on everyone. I have to say, I really enjoyed Aileen's presentation to align with your purpose and the 5 steps to being on your path to purpose. She brought it all in a sense of that's where it all begins. Connect with yourself first, and then you can make other valuable connections. And I really had I really thought about that, she'd have gone right after you, Cynthia, because harmonics is recognizing how the heart plays into all that we do. And your graphics and the video, oh my gosh, so great to get us started in this whole thing. And I just want to say, I'm looking at the time, and we were going to make this short. I do want to thank everyone who was a part of the last 2 days of amazing content. I want to thank everyone who participated as an attendee, either in the live audience or watching the replays. You have contributed your energy to the energy that was expended to bring this to the world, and we appreciate you. So with that said, I'm going to go down the row here, and I want one word from everybody. I know this is tough. I know this is tough, but one word from everybody that actually encapsulates how you felt about the last 2 days. Julie?
Love you.
Well, great. Okay, we'll do 2 words.
Thank you.
Cynthia, 2 words.
Heart Ventures.
Aileen, 2 words.
Oh my goodness. Love, Heart Ventures. Can I still connect?
Oh, yeah.
Connections, yeah. I'll just use the one, connections.
Oh, beautiful. I loved all of yours. Okay, my 2 words. Expand and empower.
Wow.
Those are the words that I look at that said what happened for me over the last 2 days. I love that. Wow. Thank you, ladies, so much for bringing your heart
Thank you, Lynn.
what we've experienced over the last 2 days. And I look forward to seeing you back here on April 17th when we wrap up with our half day, which may end up being a full day, of this Connect Masterclass. You've been amazing. I love you all. Cynthia, my girl, thank you for being levity, coining me gravity, and us coming together into something that's so beautiful.
It
You're
has been fun.
amazing.
Thank you so much. Yes, you're amazing. I'm so glad to have a partner like you and to have all these people that we brought into our lives. Love you all. Mwah.
Thank you, guys. Been fantastic. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.